It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an AFC North matchup as we join you from Heinz Field. Happy New Year, everybody. Jim Nance, Phil Simms, thanks for sharing the holiday with us. Let's get ready for some football.
Yeah, let's get ready. You know, that old saying, it doesn't matter if you're playing to go to the playoffs or whatever you're doing in the NFL. The teams that are out of it, they say, oh, their cars are running in the parking lot. That is not the case anymore in this league. Everybody's ready to go. They know jobs are on the line, playoff positions are on the line. That's why it's exciting this time of year.
Throw out all the week-long hype. The teams are in position now, and now they can settle things on the field. He's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Taking the field now for the offense is the Super Bowl MVP from Super Bowl 47, Joe Flacco. What a postseason he had back that year when he threw 11 touchdowns against no interceptions and led the Ravens to the Super Bowl victory.
Well, he won the Super Bowl in 2012 for the Baltimore Ravens, but last year Joe Flacco took a beating. Got hit a lot, the offensive line struggled, and it was a tough year for Joe Flacco.
For the offensive unit, a wide receiver who starred for so many years at Carolina, here is Steve Smith.
Well, the Ravens, they really missed Anquan Bolden at receiver this past year. Now they got Steve Smith. He's a different type of receiver, but he can make those tough catches, and he absolutely is going to make this offense better.
The Ravens have it at the 34, and Rice is met at the 37. For the defensive starters, a linebacker who does a little bit of everything, Jason Worlds.
His time is now. He's gotten better the last couple years, and he is going to let it go this year and show everybody in the NFL that he is going to be an outstanding NFL linebacker.
The Steelers with a nickel look here on defense. 3rd and 7. Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. Sam Cook for the punt. Cox is in on the tackle. Coming onto the field now, the youngest starting quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl, Ben Roethlisberger.
Well, we talk about all the courage of Ben Roethlisberger and all those other wonderful things, but what gets lost sometimes is the fact this guy can really throw that ball.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. 1st and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Very nearly intercepted. Mr. Reliable, a tight end for Pittsburgh, Heath Miller.
Yeah, he's had so many solid years for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Coming out of Virginia, has gone unnoticed for many years, but finally gets elected to a Pro Bowl.
Today's starting lineups have been brought to you by Head & Shoulders, the official shampoo of the National Football League. 2nd down and 10. Bell's got it on the handoff. Brought down at the 38. Setting the defense now on that defensive line. He never slows down. Haloti Ngata.
Yeah, Ngata does such a wonderful job of occupying offensive linemen so they can't get out there and block the linebackers, and he is such a force, so big and athletic.
Roethlisberger set, empty backfield. Out of the shotgun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is He did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And the Steelers are ready to punt this one away. Jones going to look for space now. Johnson's there to take him down. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First down and 10. And sailing out of bounds. Second and 10. Trying to work that left side. This will be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down. Jones is lined up now as a slot receiver. Third and 10. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
This is what separates offensive lines in the NFL in obvious passing situations like this one on third down. Can you hold up and protect your quarterback to give him time to make those throws? Well, the answer to this one right now is no.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. First down at the 34. And they are in on Bell. They've come out in the dime package. Second and 8. Roethlisberger with the give. Elam is there and makes the stop.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Bell's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Roethlisberger's able to fake into the line and still has it. And that's a 2-yard gain.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
They're in punting formation. Jacoby Jones from the 23. It's Rice in the backfield. Now first and 10. Handoff by Flacco. Polamalu's in on the tackle.
Outside runs take time, and when you run outside, you expect the safety to get up there with that extra time and make the tackle. Good job that time by the safety.
Jones is lined up in the slot. Second down and 10. Rice. They deck him in the backfield.
How about that work by the defense that time? They are physical and they are fast. They tackled the runner for a loss on second down. Now they have a great situation, third and long.
Jones is in the slot. Third down and 11. Finds Pitta. Not able to get away from Taylor that time. That'll do it for the first quarter here in Pittsburgh. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Not a whole lot of scoring here as we welcome you back to the action. Offense lines up here. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. The Ravens get a first down. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Hard to play man-to-man against such a quality wide receiver. He's fast, he's big. You got to mix up the coverage. You play straight man-to-man, you're going to give up a lot of completions.
It takes today size at the quarterback position, it seems, in almost every case. There are exceptions, but you got two of the biggest guys to play the position here today, Ben and Joe.
Yeah, you do. And there's so many things. Yes, it's become a big man's game. When you look at most of the quarterbacks around the NFL, there are different ways to do it. We see it succeed other ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, I won't ever forget this. When he came out of Miami of Ohio, the first line I ever wrote about him as a quarterback was, he's big. He'll play big in the NFL. And, of course, for once, I was right. Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The Ravens will take the snap from the 40. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. Ray Rice that time. What an effort it was to break the long game.
Yeah, front Rutgers, you know, the home state school where I live in New Jersey. But Ray Rice can play, he's low to the ground, he's strong, can break tackles, and nice job picking up extra yards that time.
When you see these two before the game, as we had our production meetings before, these two, they're different personalities, aren't they, preparing for a game like this?
Yeah, and there's a lot of ways to lead. They do it, you can do it in different ways. But Ben Roethlisberger, probably a little more, personality-driven, emotional. He just likes to talk and be around. And then Joe Flacco is, he kind of drifts along. He's pretty cool. But we see when he's playing, his productivity, how hard he works, makes him a good leader for the Baltimore Ravens, too.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 7.
Flacco completes the pass to Torrey Smith.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
The Steelers' defense now is going to go nickel. First and goal. Handoff to Ray Rice. Picks up about 5.
The Ravens know once they get inside the 20-yard line, you have to be able to run the football also. They can't be pass, pass, pass all the time. The offensive line comes through. Good, solid run that time.
Second and goal from the 5. Again, they'll lean on him. That's a gain of only a yard.
Jim, I just want to say this to the quarterback. It's third and goal. If the play's not there, throw it away. Do not force the action.
Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Marching down the field and taking their time. Third and goal at the 4. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
It is so disappointing when you're down near the goal line and you don't score. Well, the offense doesn't have to know that disappointment this time. Good job, good play call, and a beautiful throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Ravens lined up now for the point after. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Steelers set to return the kick. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. Moore is going to get set in the slot for this snap. Ben Roethlisberger dropping back in shotgun formation. Got the completion.
The Steelers did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
Moore's a receiver in the slot. The Steelers will take the snap from the 30. Miller's got it. First down. We'll go no huddle. Roethlisberger takes the snap from the gun. Brings it in.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
Moore's lined up now as a slot receiver. 1st and 10. Finds his mark. They'll mark him at the 28. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Roethlisberger from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Browns tackled down at the 17.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you've got that defense guessing.
Following that timeout, offense back out on the field.
Browns lined up in the slot. Out of the shotgun formation. Roethlisberger over to Antonio Brown. The Steelers use another timeout here, and they have one left.
Offense getting set now, following the timeout.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Roethlisberger's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
With 2 hands, he has it.
Bell's able to get the job done and picks up the first down.
Hurry up, 2-minute offense.
1st and goal from the 5.
And he's taken down.
Offside defense.
That's what happens when you try to guess the snap count. The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
Suggs is going to make the tackle. They keep fighting for every inch, every yard as they move closer and closer to the end zone.
Well, this offense, they fit perfectly with the head coach. He's a tough guy. He's a grinder. And this offense, what a job here right now. They are grinding this football, like you said, right down the field.
Now the offense in the hurry-up.
2nd and goal at the 1.
What a catch. Touchdown.
Well, that score ties the game up. Now, on the defensive side, you got to come out there and take advantage of this feeling you got going now and get the football back for your offense.
Steelers can tie it up with the point after. The point after is good. Sean Sweezum readying his team for the kickoff. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. The jumbo set on the field. First down at the 26, to the ground. Timmons, the one who made the big stop. We'll take a break for halftime and be back to Pittsburgh for the start of the third quarter. Let's quickly go to Danielle Bellini. She has an update.
I got a chance to quickly speak with Mike Tomlin during halftime. Passing games have been kept in check on both sides so far, something he's very happy about. He said we're doing a good job overall, but especially against the pass. I believe we'll keep it up. We just need to get some points on the board. Back to you guys.
Danielle, thank you very much. Now we'll go to the field. Tucker has the ball on the tee, ready to begin the third quarter. Alexander's going to run this one out. Offense lines up here. And now here's the first snap of the second half. Looking long. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Well, the defense has to be depressed after that play, because when you get a chance to get off the field, get a turnover, and get the offense off the field, man, you got to take advantage of situations like that.
Second and 10. Roethlisberger, play action.
Well, the protection was bad. Quarterback didn't have the time. He's off balance, and he throws the incompletion.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Third down and 10. Eyeing that left side. And incomplete. The defense does his job, forcing fourth down in a hurry.
You got to try to avoid this as a quarterback. Don't throw off that back foot unless you have to. When you do, there's just no way you're going to be as good if you had good balance. That time the throw's off the mark.
Jones got it on the return. He'll pick up 7 this time. Joe Flacco will take it right from the center. First down at the 47.
And the give now to Ray Rice. Brought down at the 41-yard line. Offense lines up here. Second down and 4.
Handoff out of the eye.
Jones in the slot. Third and 2.
Jones got the catch and the first.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
First and 10.
And Rice is taking the handoff. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Second and short.
He'll get it again. Goes to the left. Brought down by Timmons.
Teams in the NFL spend about 30-40% of their time all week long practicing plays in the red zone. So there's a lot they can do here. Let's see if they come up with something that works.
From the gun, Flacco.
Throws the pass.
Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Always manage the football game. You got to be thinking about it all the time if you're the quarterback. It's a tie game. You're down in here in the red zone. Be careful with the football. You at least want to get 3 points out of this.
Ray Rice lined up in the backfield.
Second down and 10.
Over to Pitta.
And bringing him down, it's Lawrence Timmons.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Offense lines up here. Third and 7.
Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
There's the offense picking up another first down on third down.
The Ravens had a nice play designed that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
First and goal, the give.
Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second and goal from the 8. They feed it to him one more time. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
This long drive continues. Third and goal from the 9. Out to the left. Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Gets pretty tight down in here when you got third and goal. Not a lot of room for receivers to work in, but the quarterback and receiver, they're on the same page. Good throw and catch.
The Ravens line up now for the point after. And the extra point is good. Ravens getting set to kick it away. Alexander's going to test the coverage here. Brought down at the 20. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. First down and 10. Looking across the middle. Johnson's got the catch and the first.
Steelers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
We're through 3 here, just off the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh. And we'll take a short break and return in just a moment for the final quarter. The Steelers are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Hayward Bay's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Ball is out. They recover their own fumble. That'll stop the play right there. Well, the offense lucks out this time as they hold on to the football.
Yeah, I think the word luck is appropriate here, no doubt about it. Bad fumble that time by the offensive player, but at least they were alert enough to get there and get on it and keep possession of the football.
Brown's a receiver in the slot. The Steelers will take the snap from the 25. Here's the long throw by Roethlisberger. Puts up 6.
Good job by the offense. They get in there. They tie this game up. Now we'll see if the defense can take advantage of that momentum and keep it on their side.
The Steelers have erased the deficit and can tie it right here. Extra point was good. The Ravens' return team is ready. He's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. Now 1st and 10. Rice. He's brought down at the 23-yard line.
Rice is never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain.
Smith's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2nd down and 8. Airtight coverage, incomplete.
And what you do in man-to-man defense sometimes, get up there and disrupt the receiver. Disrupt his rhythm, disrupt the timing, and what do you get? Another incompletion.
It's Rice in the backfield. The Ravens take it from the 23. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
And they'll call on Cook for the punt. Antonio Brown will return this punt. Brown taken down. First and 10. Bell's going to secure the handoff. They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Time becoming a factor in this game. 2nd and 12. He'll throw it over the middle. Webb's there to make the tackle.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, quarterback had time, throws it down the field for another completion.
Tie game here in the late going, and the defense needs to make a stop. They cannot give up the big play right now.
Has his target. The tackle is made, and that's a 3-and-out series for the offense.
Quarterback should have never thrown at that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Just 2 minutes left in this one now. Back in a moment. They're set to punt it away now. Ducks out of bounds. Jones lined up in the slot. Flacco from the shotgun. Throwing now to his left. Smith taken down. They get set quickly, ready for another snap. 1st and 10. Throws the pass. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete. The defense comes out in the dime.
Flacco will take it from the gun.
Good throw and good catch right on the sideline.
This quarterback is one of the best game managers in the league. He never forces the issue. That time, nobody open deep down the field. He gets the short completion, and now he has a 3rd and manageable situation to deal with.
Jones is in the slot. 3rd down and 6. Can't hold on here as this goes incomplete.
Jones is going to be so mad at himself for dropping that football because receivers, you never know when your chance is going to come. And then finally, you get open and call a play where you're the primary guy. It's right there, and you drop it. Well, don't get down on yourself. Stay up. The football will come your way again.
Antonio Brown from the 22.
Gains 14. Wide receivers are bunched up. 1st down at the 36. They go screen with Bell. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. Quickly to the line. The Steelers take it from the 33. Throws to the right. Shakes past the defender. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. The Steelers signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. We are tied, and this game has less than a minute to go.
Roethlisberger is going to take it from the gun.
This doesn't look good. We've got a player down, and he's in pain.
Yeah, I'm going to try to read this. I'm going to try to read his body language. It does not look bad, so we're hoping it's not a major injury. We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Jones got a chance. Ball is out.
They bring him to the turf.
Oh, that was close, wasn't it? The return team, they don't block anybody, but very fortunate to recover their own fumble.
Ray Rice lined up in the backfield.
First down and 10. Looking to the right side and throwing.
Shazier's there to make the stop. The Ravens call a timeout. They're first.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
Offense ready to play after calling a timeout. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
The Ravens snap it at the 41. Pitta's got it. First down.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The quarterbacks and receivers in this NFL now are so good. It's so easy for them to throw and catch and just keep picking up those first downs.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go.
Smith's going to get set in the slot for this snap.
Now first and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
When the defense is going to play safe and they don't want you to run by them, you've got to be able to throw these out routes where the receiver's cutting towards the sideline and the quarterback stick it in there.
Joe Flacco will take it right from the center.
First and 10.
Handoff to Ray Rice. Brought down after a gain of 6.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Offense lines up here.
The clock hits 0, and we are going to overtime.
So here in overtime, the rules change. If you receive the ball first and get a touchdown, the game is over. However, if you take the ball down on your first drive and only manage a field goal, the other team will have a chance to tie or win the game. And if both teams get field goals on their opening drives, the next team to score from there will win the game.
Steelers setting up here for the kickoff. First down at the 28. They'll go ground, and Rice is stopped there.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Smith's a receiver in the slot. The Ravens take it from the 33. And he's thrown to the ground.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
Nickel formation here for the defense. The Ravens from the 27. Flacco flings it way down the field. It's a walk-off touchdown beyond belief.
I'm going to give all the credit to the offensive line. What a job. The QB had all day long to throw it. And when you give a quarterback in the NFL that long, well, some receiver's going to get open. There you see it. Nice throw.
There it is. The game has come to an end. It was a good one throughout, hotly contested right down to the wire. Phil, what an impressive performance here today. Now let's take a look at our GMC Never Say Never moment of the game. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.